it's bestslime.com, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make blue glitter slime. So in my previous videos, I made a pink slime, a red slime, and a blue slime, and I thought since I got this kind, why don't I use this kind? But I will also be adding food coloring and extra fine glitter. And this is blue, but it's totally optional to you. Even the food coloring is. But so those are only 3 of the ingredients, but I have 2 more. So this one is baking soda. I got mine at Trader Joe's. By the way, I got my glue and my food coloring on Amazon, but I got the glitter at Walmart. And I also got this contact lens solution at Walmart. And what you want to make sure is that in the contents list, it has boric acid and where is it? Sodium borate, because those are the ingredients that activate the slime. So if you don't have that in your ingredient list, then I'm sorry, but the contact lens solution will not activate your slime. So make sure you check the box or the actual container that it has those ingredients. So let's get started. First, I have a container, and make sure it has an airtight lid to it that fits on perfectly. And if it doesn't, your slime will only last you like a day or 2, and that is only if you keep playing with it. So now I have my bowl, and I also want to make sure I have a mixing tool, of course. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my slime, and this is brand new, so, okay, good. It doesn't have a clog. So I'm going to, why did I do that? Open this, and I'm just going to use a little bit, like that much. And the reason that I like getting these bigger ones, and if your mom says like, oh no, you should get the smaller ones, and you can always get more smaller ones, is that this contains like close to 3 smaller ones, and it's way cheaper than 3 smaller ones. So I started with this much, and actually I'm gonna add a little bit more. So it's totally optional how much you want, how much slime you want. It's just that if you choose to have way more or way less, you'll need to also count that to the other ingredients. So as I mentioned before, if you watched my previous videos, is that I don't like to pour the baking soda in right then, because it usually comes in chunks. So I'm going to put it onto this paper napkin, and then with my mixing spoon, I'll smush it down so it's a fine powder. And then I'll add it from there. So why don't you go ahead and do that. This is too much. So it should look like this. It should almost blend in with the paper towel. So, just gonna add the last bit. So, now I'm going to add my food coloring, okay? So, Make sure to only add a little bit. And I'm gonna mix it. Oh my gosh, that is such a pretty blue. Mom, come here. Wow, I am so glad I chose this blue. So I'm gonna stop now. I am using, by the way, America Color. It's the to me the most popular slime food coloring brand because it's not the powder type and it doesn't stain your hands and stuff, and it's pretty bright and fluorescent. See, here. So I have my blue glue here. It's not yet slime. So now I'm going to put in just a little bit of my thing. Just a tiny bit. Like that much. You see? And then I'm going to mix it. And I don't think I put that much because each time you put it, it needs to make a difference. You know, like when you mix it. So, yeah, this sort of made one. So now I'm going to get this. Actually, first I'm going to add my glitter. Yeah. This is brand new and I should have thought of this before. Anyways, Mom, how do you open this?
What? I have to take off that white. Push it.
Okay, while she takes care of that, yeah.
Only this thing.
Let's see if it works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add it in here since the lid won't open. And I'm gonna, oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Too much. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see this. Well, you will. Doesn't it look amazing? So I'm gonna mix it. Whoops, glitter. And to me, there's no such thing as too much glitter, so I think I added enough. Oh, wow. This better work. So Now I'm going to add my contact lens solution. And in this recipe, I think contact lens solution, apart from the glue, is the most important of all. Because if you don't and you just keep adding and adding baking soda, it won't work, okay? Even if you try adding borax or like something else, I guarantee you it won't work. Like, okay, face it, I haven't tried everything, but why even take the risk, you know? So now I'm gonna add a little bit more of the baking soda, and please work. And I'm gonna add it. Oh boy, here it goes. So, as I said in my previous videos, okay, so I want to add more. You don't want to add too much of one ingredient at one time. You want to do it like step by step, sort of, because it'll curdle. Ooh. So when you mix it, you want to make sure you don't mix it like this, because you're just like stretching it, you know, and playing with it. You want to mix it like this until it like becomes one. And this recipe needs kneading. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out. And the reason that I'm not fast forwarding this is because I just want you to know how long it'll take for something like this to happen. Okay. And reminder, do not add too much glue. I mean glitter, or else. Okay, never mind. There's no such thing as too much glitter, remember? So it is fully activated. I'm just gonna like slurp up the rest. So why don't you try this recipe at home? And in my link, right after you subscribe or press the ringer, write me a comment and tell me how it worked out. And if you have any more demands or stuff, then, you know, I'll try to make them happen. Oh, also a note, I just found out that the more fine the glitter is, it helps, the better the slime would be. Oh my gosh, it's 13 minutes long. The better the slime would be. And the more glitter you put, it doesn't make it better or worse. It's just that if you want to make it like a good slime consistency, then don't add too much, because the glue and the contact lens solution, it won't let the glitter it won't break in half and all the glitter falls out. So it sort of limits the stretching. So if you go like this, it won't work. Okay, but overall it is a good slime. And just so you know, the glitter does not stick to your hands because I added this contact lens solution. And the sequence is very important, like when you add the glitter and when you add the baking soda and when you add everything, so that it all comes together as this amazing clayey texture. But yeah, so try this recipe at home. All you need is some simple contact lens solution, kitchen baking soda, some optional what's it called? Baking, food coloring, and optional glitter, and glue. So it's stuff that I found around at home. So it's when you add all of them together, it forms this amazing clayey texture, and to me it feels like butter slime, honestly. But if you add shaving cream to it, or maybe shaving gel would be better, it would be more of a fluffy cloud slime. But just keep in mind, since there is already contact lens solution and baking soda, the fluffiness won't last for too long, okay? Like, best case scenario, it'll last for a week, and only if you keep it in an airtight container. Oh yes, that's another thing. You want to make sure you keep it in an airtight container, or else it'll curdle. And watch. This is what my friend did. She left it out, and now it's this rock, the disgusting curdled slime rock. So yeah, so it's overall a really nice slime. And before I said testing, but actually before I made any video, I make sure it works at least 3 times, and all the times it worked. There has never been a time that my slime recipe didn't work on the YouTube video. So maybe I'm pretty sure it will work at home with you. Oh my gosh, I just found out it does not stick to clothes. Moms, this is your Miracle Slime. So again, it's just all-purpose glue, optional glitter, make sure it's extra fine, optional food coloring, baking soda, make sure it's not baking powder, and contact lens solution, a mixing tool, a paper towel, and last but not least, an airtight container. Okay, so I wanted to show you my last slimes. They were more of a galaxies type, like this. Here, I'll take it out. I think the blue one's my favorite, but I like all of them. This one's more of a slimy consistency, and it does take less ingredients, but I don't want to go over it too much right now because I have a whole other video for that. So yeah, check out the links that I provided below in the comment section. If you have a hard time finding any of the ingredients, the link is right down below. And make sure you put a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you like my videos, press the little bell and it'll ring you up whenever I create a new video. This is my blue slime, by the way. It's less stickier for some reason, but yeah, it's jiggly slime, sort of. And if you want to see my red slime, you can. If you don't, quit the video. So yeah, this is my red slime. It was the slime that I made most of. So yeah, again, make sure you make this slime at home, all 4 of them, because they're really amazing. And just so you know, the blue slime that I made today, right now, this one, it is more of a clay texture. So if you want like a classic slime, then I would recommend you go to my 3rd video, because this, when I was experimenting, the glitter, I think that's what made it like all clayey, but that's good because I like variety of slimes. So yeah, you can, if you do not want a clay texture, I haven't tried this yet, but maybe you don't add the glitter and just add Elmer's glue and the baking and the food coloring, and of course the contact lens solution and the baking soda, maybe then it'll turn to a slime that is different than this. But overall, all of the slimes that I make are amazing, so you should totally try it at home. Thank you.